From the beginning, we were wrong, and only now, well into the second decade of the conflict, have we begun to understand the mistakes we have made. We lived in harmony among the Fae, in a world awakened to new magic. Perhaps we should have foreseen what might be born on this rising tide. What force might awaken. A force powerful enough to twist even the eternal and immutable Fae folk. But Gadflow, the new king of the Winter Court, surprised us all. Singular among his people, he was all that other Fae were not. Aggressive, ambitious, visionary. He had power like none we had ever seen, terrible and deadly. Gadflow and his followers, the Tuatha Deon, believed that a new god was to be born in the east, beneath Gadflow's crystalline fortress of Amathen. In the name of that god, they marched to war against the young races of Amalur. Against a mortal army, no matter the power of their god, we might have been victorious. But the Fae are creatures of magic, not bound by the laws of life and death. Each Tuatha fallen on the battlefield would soon rise again, for the Fae do not know death as we do. How could we stand against such a force? For 10 years the war raged. For 10 years the armies of Men and Alpha fought and died. But as our numbers dwindled, we knew that it was only a matter of time. Our fate had been written. At least, that is what we believed. Until you died.
What do you think this one is then? Alpha? Garan? Could even be a Jotun. Always a surprise, eh, Garan?
Eyes on the job, boy. Don't matter what it is. Dead's dead. And be thankful for that. All we've seen. Go on and pull back the sheet, though. It'll need to be in our report, one way or the other. human. And not in bad shape. I mean, by the look of him. You know how you can tell? Turn him over. See if there's a stick in his arse. All right, then. Make sure it goes into the report. You know he'll want all the details.
Amazing how well the body held up. Better than I've seen.
I'm just glad it's not moving. Must have been born under a lucky star, this one.
Anything else we need?
Unless you'd like to name him, I think we're done. Put him with the others.
Well, that's it for you then. Better luck next time.
Over! Run!
Scat Scatter, children of dust! Scatter before the might of the Tuatha! Stay away! No child of dust shall escape.
Help! Anybody!
You! Up there! Please help me! Please!
More mortal scum? No, Peter. You all die.
I've seen you before. On the slab. You were dead. It worked. By the tome, it worked. You're alive. You died. I don't know how or even where. But your body was remade in the Well of Souls, and somehow it worked. The well restored your soul to your body, and it worked. We must get you to Professor Hughes right away. He'll have questions for you. Oh, my. You don't know? Oh, perhaps the process damaged your memory. They are the Tuatha Deon, the enemies of all the young races. We've never seen them this far inland. Not even during the invasion. I don't know why they are here. Hughes may have the answer to that as well. You must stay alive and reach him. Professor Formerus Hughes, the Well of Souls is his life's work. The Tuatha are coming into the lower levels. If we hurry, we should be able to beat them to the top. Take these. They'll help keep you safe long enough to get to Hughes. Now, let's get going! He'll be in his study on the ground floor of the tower. At least, I hope he's there. And safe. Oh, my. You don't know? We've never seen them this far inland. Not even... I wish I could tell you more. You showed no signs of life when we removed your new body from the well's waters. We just put it in the furnace room with the others. We would have never done that if we knew. The Well of Souls is just ahead. You'll see. And it works. It restored you to life. There will be plenty of time to explain later. We've got to get going. Let me get this door. And we can be on our way. Right this way. You. Go first. This is what they're after. Our greatest invention, the Well of Souls. Imagine an end to war, an end to death. One of the storerooms. See if you can find anything useful. Wait! Do you hear something? To offer! You're going to need more than just that sword. That one had a bow. Get it? Archers up ahead. Best shoot them before they see us. daggers are deadly if you catch an enemy unaware. Their speed more than makes up for their size. More up ahead. If you can sneak up on them with your daggers, you should be able to finish them quickly and quietly.
A mistake.
Cave blossoms only respond in the presence of magic. Perhaps there is more to you than it seems. Incredible! What are you? Ow! They've completely covered the tunnel. Maybe you can use that staff to burn a path through. Not more spiders. Burn them! Burn them! Hurry, get out of here! Get alive! And he is! That's what I intend to find out. He came out of the well.
What? Then he'd better get inside to see the old man. Quick, before those twatha make another push.
This is where we part ways. But take whatever you want from this armory. We might have a few things that would fit you. Just make sure you get to Hughes. We can hold off the Tuatha here. I suppose these might be able to help. If the Tuatha realize what you are, you'll need them. We can't risk you getting killed. You're proof that the well can work. Don't you realize what that means? Just keep going past the top of the well. Hughes will be there in his study. I'll see you on the outside, if fate wills it.
I never believed the world would work. Maybe it would be best if it never did. A lot of good gnomes died today. You'd better...
Simple cloth frees your body and mind. Leather armor is thin, but will give you the speed to reach an enemy's boat. Plate armor. Nothing protects quite like layers of impervious metal.
We've never seen the Tuatha this far west.
You've made it, and look at you. Even with all you've been through. The Tuatha, your return from the dead. Please forgive me. You must be terribly confused by all of this. I am Fomerus Hughes, and this is my laboratory at Alistar. Everything you see here is dedicated to one thing, the Well of Souls, the pursuit of immortality. And you're my first success. If we only had the time, there's so much we might learn from one another. Too much to explain right now. The Tuatha have come to stop my work, but I don't believe they know about you. Not yet. What's important is getting you out of here safely. You're the only proof of what we've achieved here. I may not be able to save the well, but I can ensure that its only success is safe. We're in the Feylands, miles away from the front lines. I thought we were safe enough from the war, but it seems some of the Tuatha found their way here anyway. Absolutely not. I've got my notes, but it's most important that you stay safe. It's just that you're... Wait, where are you going? Fascinating. Simply astounding. I'm not certain what's caused it, but somehow... yes, as I was saying, I'm not sure what... Perhaps I should go see.
Sir! Mr. Hughes! The Tuatha have reached the lab! They're inside the...
No! We've got to get you out of here now! Quickly! Follow the path to the town of Gorhart. Find Agath. He's a friend, and he may be able to help. No matter what else, stay alive! Tear this tower apart!
Another survivor? But I've never seen you in the tower. Were you one of the Professor's assistants in the downstairs projects? Did he escape with you? That sounds like him. Professor Hughes was very thoughtful. I mean, he is very thoughtful. I'm sure he found a way to get out. He must have! Brilliant idea, the Well of Souls. Plucks dead people out of the ether, rebuilds their body, and brings them back to life. At least that's what it was supposed to do. Guess we'll never know if it worked now. Alistair is remote enough that we don't get a lot of visitors. And with our research, fewer visitors. I just don't understand the Tuatha. I mean, most Fae, but the Tuatha are some sort of cult among the Winter Fae. Before they invaded Erythel, we all knew Fominus was a genius, but I'll admit, even guess the Tuatha weren't very pleased that it worked. Oh, you mean Agarth? He visits Hugh. You should be able to find him in Gorhart, just down the road, past the ruin. We should be safe here, at least.
I saw you fighting there. Wait, did he really have a troll? I don't know how the Tuatha found us, but if they... Fate was kind to collapse that doorway behind you. We started building here when they found Prismeer in the mines nearby. I never did trust Fae to begin with. Well, those Tuatha are the worst sort, but the front's all the way out east. What are they doing out here? How did they... They're technically a type of wild Fae. Related to the Fae. Dangerous enough in the wild. The Tuatha also use them in Fate Weavers. Ah, charlatans. You swears by them. But I'll be damned if I trust my future to some cards. The well was incredible. But it took armloads of prison. They even put in a few tunnels to deliver the crystal. Looks like I was right. Again. Hughes ran off, you say? I wouldn't worry too much. The old man's... Good luck out there. So, no more.
Thank Matharu. Another survivor. Are there any more? I suppose that's a little bit of kindness from fate. May though this was supposed to be a nice isolated grove. Who knows why the Tuatha hate mortals? Who knows why the fate for Morris Hughes was one of the greatest minds of our generation? The Well of Souls was... You don't see many fate weavers nowadays, but they were very popular when I was a girl. But these days, you're lucky if you can find a single fate weaver in a big city. Most of it, the well was a beautiful dream, an end to death. We should have known it was too good to exist. Now our friends have paid. Stay safe. We'll be moving soon.
I remember you. You're the one? How did you come back? No, I had no idea. The Well of Souls is bigger than one gnome's pet project. My employer pays for information about its I never wanted anyone to get hurt. I don't have... Okay, here. It's all I've got. I don't want any part of this. Good riddance to Hughes and his damn well.
You've come from the tower, haven't you? Name's Agarth. Maybe you can help an old Fate Weaver, eh? Did he? Poor old Fomerus Hugh. What a shame. He's probably dead by now. When he started his experiments here, the cards told me that the Well of Souls would work. The old man took it pretty well, honestly. Although we did a lot of drinking after that. I suppose I could spare a little help, in memory of Hugh's, or in celebration of his success. Whichever. You're the one. Then that means it all... The cards this morning. I drew the Gravedigger, the Running Man. Prepare yourself. They're coming. The threads of fate. You just changed how the world was supposed to work. How did you do that? You just... Fate is... Come here. I'm going to do a reading. You might... I promise not to tell you if I see your death. That would be my guess. He was an academic, but he had a proper respect for fate's plan. You're nervous. Relax. I'll be seeing your place in the pattern of destiny. Who you are, or at least I should be. You're real, right? Fate's weave is always hard to see. It's in motion, hard to make... This doesn't make sense. If this is true, and I'm not saying I... It, then your path is yours to determine. I can see the threads around you, but normally the threads would guide my hand to the cards. And so either there's something wrong with me, and there isn't, or there's some... It could mean nothing. Or it could mean I've never had a reason to doubt my own readings. But we should consult with Arden. I'll meet you at his home to the east. I'm going to see if I can be of any help to the wounded at the tower.
That's just it. I don't... He lives in a little hut to the east in Yulven. Once I was Agarth the Unyielding, the Blade of Avgrum. But that wasn't enough for me. I joined the Fate Weavers, hoping to find a way to conquer destiny itself. You can find Arden's little cottage in the middle of Yulven. He's a damned good Fate Weaver. But that doesn't make you very popular. The Tuatha aren't like any Fae I've ever known. Why, they're practically human. Hughes was always an odd one. Curious and determined as ever. But he always knew what was important. He didn't worry about dying as long as... The Fate Weavers were once a great, unified order of sages, but that power takes a toll. Nobody likes bad. Now the old traditions are all but lost. And all I foretell is the fate of... We are all threads in the tapestry of fate. Measured. Our title always was a bitter lie. And when a Fate Weaver looks at your place in the weave, we see only the shapes of what you may choose. What could this all mean? Still here, huh? Can't quite decide if you... What could this all mean?
Of all the songs in halls of lore, there echoes none more grand than Olaine's many feats of might, the pure and lady of the light. She is a knight of golden knot. She is the cure seeker, the conscience of the summer fae. She is the heart of spring, of day.
Everyone just stand back. The warden can't work when you're crowding so close. Go back to your business. Go on.
Yeah. Tell Gisela if you see her.
I'm ready for this damn war to be over. Nothing to see back here. Just a man working for his pay. We in Gorhart like to stay focused and rather not talk about it. My past is a murky place. It's better not to... Suits my needs just fine. It's remote, away from the shadows of the Crystal War. It's also quiet. If there was ever a reason to believe that Fae and mortals cannot... The Alfar fight without any true knowledge of the enemy they face. I've seen this kind of conflict before and it never... Gorhart is an Almain settlement, so you won't find too many Alfar here. They tend to stake the peace between mortals and the Fae is a passing one. They will always... Those fools in that mission on the hill are wasting their days. Creatures of such power do not worship gods. They are... Their goal is to convince the Fae of their folly. But one cannot reason. You should speak with them if you haven't already. They are a sorry lot, and their numbers dwindle. Men forsake their...
Keep moving. This business doesn't concern you. Unless you're an expert scholar on the Fae, I'd suggest you move along. No reason to be out in the open with the... Are you playing a trick on me? We're going on 10 years of the mortals and the Tuatha locked in. Normally, I'd decry the bloodshed, but this is a conflict that we cannot afford to lose. I'd never seen one of them until a day or so ago. It appears that... Believe the stories, friend. The Tuatha are mad. They have been touched by... What are they? I'm not sure, but they've been here for longer than any of us can imagine. Humans and immortals cannot live together in peace, at least not forever. The peace we have with the sun... You might call it a Fae nation, one of two united factions that rule their kind. The Summer Court are not... It's the other Fae, the Winter Court, that has spawned the dreaded Tuatha, a vicious clan. Bandits, but no ordinary bandits. Surely you've heard of Red the Dead, or perhaps those are just rumors. You should be fine if you stay inside the village. Once you go beyond the boundaries of Gorhart, however, your life is in your... I don't know if you noticed, but St. Odwig's mission closed its gate moments before that Fae's body turned up on the road. I don't like what that... The brothers of St. Odwig's are an odd sort, scurrying back and forth across the mission like squirrels gathering nuts.
There's Warsworn in the inn.
Avoid diving in.
Don't let you... Sister Zelda has a point. How can the one who embraces...
Don't visit the old Arathi ruin after dark. So I know.
I don't care what you race.
It's a tragedy whenever anyone... Just look at the poor creature. She's been beaten to the brink of death. It appears she was attacked with some manner of short blade. People simply stood by as she called for help. No one lifted a finger. I don't know whether we possess the knowledge to treat such a wound. Frankly, I don't even know if I could save a mortal with such grievous wounds. Well, you're the only one. With all the troubles we've suffered in this village, people are weary of adversity. I'm going to suggest something a bit... untraditional. Seek her wisdom. I would do it, but... I am a coward. That's the truth. But she spends her days in the precipice overlooking the village. She doesn't think we're aware. Our fate rests in the hands of a few chosen who fight in the east. You wouldn't even know it in Gorhart. We keep a precarious peace with the Court of Summer, one that's tested it, but we're a good community full of good people. We have our eccentrics, sure, but we work. Peaceful Fae make up the tribe known as the Court of Summer. They are led by a king. That's about all I know. Little more than rumors and stories from my youth. I don't know what the Tuatha would be doing this far from the front lines. They're a wicked breed, though, and I pity the man who meets up with them in these darkened... I've spent most of my life dealing with them, but they aren't like us. Gorhart has become a sort of refuge for those settlers who wish to live a life free of Fae. I don't see that. I'm the warden of Gorhart. I've been back from the war for only 6 months and been warden for less than 2. Now here I am with an injured Fae on my doorstep. I've seen many bandit clans in the Crystal War and back home. But these men are... The Red Legion has been a presence in the area for several weeks now. Our people are... Bye now. Welcome to Gorhart. Herc Adwald thinks we should hold council with the Fae. But what kind of animal would join the... Don't give Nanny your Damn bandits. Don't give Nanny your business. She's mad.
Welcome. Welcome to Gorhart, the last settlement before the Feylands. How can I fill your pack today? The Alfar and the Tuatha have been at each other's throats for nearly a decade. Some call it the Camp of Cowards, on account of it being settled by those who... There's Nettie the Smith, and Nanny handles potions and remedies. The inns... You will find it settled on a small lake beside the Eastern Road. Compared to I refuse to speak of them. Please respect my wishes. I told you, I will say no more on this. The Fae are elemental creatures. Magical and stray. It's best that you stay out of the Eastern Forest. I've seen things you can't even imagine. The road is... Me. Widowed, going on 5 years now. All my boys were taken by the Tuatha. Both sides. Oh, I doubt it's an organized group. More likely that it's one scared idiot with a knife. I heard someone in... The village mentioned the Red Legion, but that can't be true. Come see me again.
Crazy sister, Zelda.
thought about searching for treasure in that Did you see the war swan at the inn? Did you see the war... I don't remember the last time I slept. The Red Legion has everyone on guard. We don't ever take...
Her Gadwald thinks we should hold council.
Are you here for a weapon? Going to earn a lord's favour in this troublesome creatures, the Alfar. No doubt this war is we here in Goreheart are far from the front. We've seen our fair share of dead. The truth is, we have as many... Look around you. These are no mere woods. This is the heart of the Feyland. I hear their warriors die as easily as any others, only they don't... I intended to pledge my sword to the Alfar, to fight. Then I saw the carts headed west. They carried the corpses of the fallen, some all the Fey are one with this land in ways that no mortal race could ever be. Leave the village, walk 50 paces in any direction and you'll find a Fey. It is an Alfar stronghold in the east. And if the reports from the front are... I was raised to know weapons before anything else. You won't meet many women who could fashion arrow fletchings before they could speak. So long.
Crazy sister, Zelda.
Beware. The Red Legion is about.
You there? Do you feel nauseous? Itchy? Have you noticed? No, this situation could not be any worse. If the Red Legion is involved, why ask questions when you could never understand the answers? If you must know, something of value has been stolen. An alchemical formula. Only my apprentice, Karth, and I knew of my work on the formula, but he's gone missing as well. I do not deserve such goodwill after what I've engineered. If disaster occurs, I'm not sure where Karth may have gone, but I knew that before he came to me. Once you've ensured Karth's safety, you must learn what's happened to my formula. When you do, he always spoke of his time as a wastrel living in the abandoned halls of Agnor Farhall, the Arathi ruin. The villagers believe it's haunted, but I have a feeling that's a ruse devised by the Red Legion. They mean to tear... Haven't you seen it? The grim tower to the west. Avoid its shadow if you can, because what transpires inside... I fear for his life. Karth was gifted in a way that I've witnessed in only a select few. If the Red Legion... I have seen many conflicts unfold, but never have I seen one in which the Tuatha will not settle for simple victory. They want total domination. They are the Undying. Everything in Amalur exists for a particular reason, except for the Tuatha. If you must know, My name is Nanny Henry, formerly the chief alchemist of When the scholars in the tower ordered me to leave the grounds, I took refuge here. The Almain are a private people, bandits, ruthless and well organized. The Red Legion is reaping many rewards. Long ago, these villains confined themselves to the coast, but recently they've moved. For years I dabbled in alchemy, healing, divination. Now I spend my sleepless nights in search of a formula that will end such complex... Forever. Goodbye.
I don't trust those brothers of St. Odwig's.
Please
What
leave.
are they hiding behind those stone walls?